Hello and welcome to our live blog on the very latest Manchester United transfer news on Friday, July 11th. Ruben Amorim's men are back in pre-season training at Carrington as preparations for the 2025-26 get underway. However, there remains a big focus on United's transfer business. Matheus Cunha has already arrived from Wolves for £62.5 million, but the Reds have struggled to get a deal over the line for Bryan Mbeumo. 2 bids have been turned down by Brentford and a 3rd bid has been tipped. Alongside the 25-year-old, United are also exploring the possibility of signing a new striker. A move for Victor Osimhen and Victor Gyökeres has been mentioned for the majority of the summer, but Amorim is facing being short on options. Free agents Jamie Vardy, Callum Wilson and Dominic Calvert-Lewin have all reportedly been offered to United. A move for either is expected to only be sanctioned closer to the end of the window, if other top targets aren't signed. As well as incomings, there will also be outgoings. The Manchester Evening News understands that Alejandro Garnacho, Antony, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, and Tyrell Malacia have all told United that they want to leave this summer and have had their return date delayed until later in July to offer them the opportunity to explore options away from the club. Manchester United are holding up Alvaro Carreras' move to Real Madrid, according to reports. The Spaniard failed to make a first-team appearance during his 4 years at Old Trafford. He spent time out on loan at Preston, Granada and Benfica before making the £7 million permanent switch to the Portuguese side last summer. But after just 12 months in the Primera Liga, Carreras could be set to move to Real in a blockbuster deal worth around £43 million. However, United are holding up the deal as they have a buyback clause. Ruben Amorim's side have to confirm their intention not to trigger that clause. Chido Obi has been given a new squad number at Manchester United. The club have confirmed that the striker will wear the number 32 shirt next season, a reward after enjoying his breakthrough campaign with the first team last term. Obi made 8 appearances for United last season and is expected to make the trip to the United States for pre-season. Real Madrid have rejected a £78 million bid from Manchester United for Aurelien Tchouaméni, according to Spanish journalist Eduardo Inda. United have been tracking Tchouaméni's progress and are keen to strengthen their midfield following the departure of Christian Eriksen. The Frenchman would be a strong addition. Manchester United have reached a basic agreement with Juventus regarding the transfer of Jadon Sancho, according to La Stampa. Sancho, 25, has given the green light to make the move to Turin, with United agreeing to sell him in a deal worth around £17.2 million. The England international, who spent last season on loan at Chelsea, is expected to sign a long-term contract and earn £5.1 million per year at Juventus. Manchester United are open to allowing Andre Onana to leave the club for as little as £30 million this summer, according to the Daily Mail. Monaco inquired about the possibility of signing the Cameroon international, and £30 million was the figure that United put forward, as they looked to cash in on the goalkeeper. If the Reds decided to sell for that price, it would represent a significant financial hit on the £47 million they paid Inter Milan to sign Onana 2 years ago. Manchester United have inquired about a potential move for Southampton star Tyler Dibbling, according to The Sun. The 19-year-old impressed during his breakthrough Premier League season in 2024-25. However, Saints value the teenager at £47 million. As well as United, Tottenham, Nottingham Forest and West Ham are keen on signing the wide forward. Manchester United are considering a summer swoop for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who is available as a free agent after leaving Everton at the end of last month, according to Caught Offside. Calvert-Lewin, 28, scored just 3 goals in 26 Premier League appearances last season, and it's claimed he is a serious target for United, but wages could prove to be an issue. Calvert-Lewin is expected to ask for around £100,000 per week, a demand that could come as too expensive for the Reds. Atlanta goalkeeper Marco Carnesecchi is Manchester United's top target for that position, according to reports in Italy. He made 44 appearances in all competitions last season and kept 18 clean sheets, 13 in Serie A and 5 in the Champions League. However, any deal for Carnesecchi may be dependent on Andre Onana's future and a move for the Cameroonian. According to 90minute.com, Juventus are keen to offload Dusan Vlahovic this summer and Manchester United are showing interest. It's added that United may have the edge after opening talks over a swap deal involving out-of-favor winger Jadon Sancho. Vlahovic, 25, scored 17 goals in 44 appearances during the 2024-25 season and netted against Manchester City at the Club World Cup. In else, where Theo Hernandez takes swipe at AC Milan after leaving club for Al Hilal. French international Theo Hernandez, who has joined Saudi club Al Hilal, took a swing at AC Milan's leadership as he bid farewell to the club and its fans on social media. Milan finished 8th in Serie A last season amid vociferous protests from supporters against the club's American owners, Redbird. In a farewell post on Instagram, Hernandez, a left-back who can play in midfield, echoed that criticism. "Milan has always been my priority," he wrote. But, unfortunately, not everything depends on one person. The direction the club has taken and some recent decisions do not reflect the values or ambition that brought me here. Hernandez, 27, joined Milan in 2019 from Real Madrid. He made 262 appearances for the club, scoring 34 goals. "I am leaving after experiencing unforgettable moments, such as winning Serie A and the Italian Super Cup, and especially after sharing the changing room with extraordinary people," he wrote. The club went through 3 coaches last season and has just appointed a 4th, Massimiliano Allegri. Hernandez thanked every coach who believed in me, singling out Paolo Maldini, the club's technical director until June 2023, for his closeness, vision, and leadership. He also thanked the fans. "Feeling your support was a privilege that I will never forget and will carry in my heart forever," he said. "I am leaving with my head held high," he wrote. "I leave with a full heart, and with the hope that very soon Milan will return to the place it deserves. Milan will always be a part of me." Follow all the latest transfer news and rumors here. In a boost to Arsenal fans, David Ornstein is reporting that Victor Gyökeres will not attend pre-season training at Sporting, paving the way for his move to London. But are the Gunners the only club trying to snap the Swede up? They seem to be at the front of the queue. Premier League club Nottingham Forest have announced the signing of Brazilian Jair Cunha from Botafogo. The 20-year-old defender has signed a 5-year contract which keeps him at the City Ground until at least the summer of 2030. Jair has flourished in Brazil and now has new ambitions as he moves to the Premier League. "We know he will be warmly welcomed into the group here in Nottingham," the club said in a statement. Serie A club Como have signed German winger Nicholas Kuhn from Scottish champions Celtic on a contract until June 2029. It's looking more and more likely that Liverpool are going to try and sign Frankfurt striker Hugo Ekitike. Read about where things stand in regard to that move here and why the Premier League champions may want to sign him here. 14:19 Central European Time. Some bizarre news coming out regarding Morgan Gibbs-White's proposed move to Tottenham Hotspur. According to reports, Nottingham Forest are currently blocking a deal as they believe Spurs illegally approached the player. Interesting turn of events. Turkish clubs are showing plenty of ambition this transfer window, and according to several sources this morning, Fenerbahce are closing in on the signing of PSG midfielder Marco Asensio. After the expiration of his contract at Ajax, English midfielder Jordan Henderson looks set for a return to the Premier League, with a number of reliable reports stating that he will join Brentford on a 2-year deal. Veteran striker Ciro Immobile has returned to Serie A, signing a 1-year deal with Bologna after leaving Besiktas on a free transfer.